Back when I was about 8 years old, my family took a trip to Disney World, and it was great. I got to meet the Disney characters, I got their autographs, I said, hey, what's up? And they said, hey, what's up back? I'm just kidding, they didn't say shit, they never talked. I'd walk up to Mickey Mouse and be like, oh my god, Mickey, I love you. And Mickey would look at me and not say a fucking word, he'd just stare at me and wave a bit sometimes. I'd be like, Mickey, can you talk? Mickey, please blink if you need help. Oh my god, this is worse than I thought. For some reason, the characters at Disney never talked, and I always wondered how come the characters can never talk. And another thing, they're always at multiple places at the same time. I saw Donald Duck at the hotel this morning, and then I went to a restaurant and he was there too. How is that possible? Well, my older cousin decided to tell me why, and my older cousin was a very wise man. He was very wise indeed. He was wise because he was 13 years old. That's a whole 5 years older than me, which means he knows basically everything. And also, 13 is a pretty important age. You can do a lot of stuff when you turn 13, like you can do the, you know what, actually I don't think you really do much when you're 13, but when we went to a restaurant, the kids menu said that it's for kids 12 and under, and my cousin was 13, but they gave him a kids menu, and I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Why would they give you a kids menu? You're not under 12, you're 13. I'm pretty sure this is illegal. Hey waiter. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? What? You gave this 13-year-old man a kids menu when he should have received the big boy menu. What kind of place are you guys running here? Okay, I'll get you a regular menu. Good, that's what I like to hear. Take that kids menu away, that's for under 12-year-olds, but keep the crayons. I got giraffes to draw, and you didn't give me any fucking yellow crayon. Fucking think I'm gonna draw a red giraffe? No, they're yellow, they're not red. So my older cousin was basically an adult, and he knew everything, and one day while we were at our hotel room, he said to me, hey, you ever wonder how Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and all these other characters are at different places at the same time? And I was like, yeah, I do wonder that. How is that even possible? And he said, well, it's because Disney has a magic printer. They have this magical printer where they take special pictures of Mickey Mouse and different Disney characters and put it in the printer, and then it prints out clones. But the problem is, because they're clones, they can't talk. Only the real Mickey Mouse can talk, and that's the Mickey Mouse that's on TV. So that's why there's so many Disney characters around, and that's why they can't talk. And I was like, holy shit. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. They got the clones from the magic printer, and the printer prints out the clones, and the clones can't talk, and they got the Mickey Mouse on the TV, and yes, it makes perfect sense. This is insane. And that's what I believed. My cousin made me believe that Disney had a magic printer that prints full-size, sentient clones of Disney characters. I felt like I unlocked the secrets to the universe with that information, and obviously, my cousin wasn't lying to me because he was 13, and when you're 13, you know everything. So I was excited that I knew this new information, but I had to keep it a secret. This was a secret after all, and I had to stay quiet. If I started telling people about this magic printer, then who knows what would happen. The government might break into Disney World and steal it and start cloning soldiers or something, so I had to stay quiet. But I did kind of want to tell someone. So one day at Disney, we went to a parade, and I was watching all the characters go by on their floats, and they'd wave at us, but they weren't talking because, you know, they're clones. And there was this little girl next to me who was probably like a year or two younger than me, and she was looking up at the characters, smiling. She was so happy. So I was like, yo, I gotta tell this girl about the printer. If I tell her, she's gonna lose her fucking mind, and it's just one person, so it'll be fine to tell just one person. It won't ruin the secret. So I go up to this girl, and I said, hey, you know how all these Disney characters are all at different places at the same time? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, well, you wanna know why they're able to do that? And she was like, yeah, it's because they're not real. And I'm like, what? What the fuck did this girl just say? Did you just say that they're not real? They are real. They are, but Disney uses a magic printer to clone them, and then the clones are in all these places, and the clones can't talk. That's why. And she's like, no, it's because they're people in costumes. My mom told me that they're not real, and I was so fucking mad at this point, because who does this little girl think she is telling me that these characters are not real? So I look her in the eyes, and I tell her, oh yeah, well, my cousin told me they're from a magic printer, and he's 13, so he knows more than your mom. And after that, she stopped talking to me because she was like, this kid is fucking insane. I better leave him alone before he starts telling me that his goldfish got sent to fish heaven and not the sewer. And later I learned that my cousin was lying. He was actually fucking with me this whole time, and it sucked. You know, it sucked because this whole time I thought that Mickey Mouse was real and he was giving me his official autograph, but this whole time It wasn't. Underneath that Mickey Mouse costume was probably just some guy named David who couldn't get a job delivering pizza, so now he has to sweat his ass off in the Florida heat while he's dressed up as a mouse for 12 hours a day. Fucking David. Fuck you, David. You're a liar. You're not the real Mickey Mouse. You're not the real anything. This autograph isn't even official. This is bullshit. Stop waving!